Yo, yo, yo. What is up, nerds of mana? Welcome back to the desert. Trying to take out this big worm that is somewhere out there, I guess, beyond the map. Or it all takes place in this little arena. I don't know. But, we get on this ship that also somehow... You don't really see a transition of this. It's just sort of you're on the ship and it's just...
We made it to the dialogue.
floating out there somehow.
Sinister as a Benevodon here.
Should we board and take a look?
How? Can Ramco give us a lift? Ramco's still a baby. She can't carry us all.
I feel like we already watched this previous episode when I abandoned the boss battle. But I don't remember any of it. It's still pretty much the first time I've ever seen any of this. So just whoa, magic whirlwind. We're on the boat.
There's nothing here.
Oh no. Something is here.
And the boat is quite operational at the moment.
Gareth is coming. Take cover.
It's like the game just throws all the music and the boss at you and it's like, whoa, and it's really easy not to think of, wait, what the fuck is going on right now? Oh shit, we have these two. Alright. I kind of didn't want these two to be here, but let's see how this works out. I just need everyone to not die. It's pretty important. Yeah, so let's see how this works out. Alright, Marley. Man the guns. Is this a crit? We're gonna get a crit? There we go. So it's not... The guys here? Yeah, then guys start showing up. Gotta start taking care of the dudes. Well, they are... What is that? I don't know. Karina just casted something on this guy. It sounded like Sylphid. It sounded like she's shooting wind. So that's good. Is this thing... Now, see this thing? I'm just wasting time on guys. Should be shooting the dude. It was just last time, I think I had them on Protection is Paramount for their strategy, and they were just really getting their ass kicked, like, pretty badly. I didn't think I had Val here. And so now I got them on, Stay Alive. Which, it's surprisingly, I think it looks like they're still kind of doing something. They're still getting their asses kicked a little. Oh, okay. They don't even have any candy. Should've went and stocked up on candy for them. Because, like, in Trials, if you put them on the least aggressive, the most defensive, like, they don't do anything. And it kind of becomes a hindrance. They're not the greatest... They're great companions, they're lovely people, but as for tactics and keeping themselves alive and shit like that, or actually taking care of enemies, like, yeah, they could use some work. He is over here, right? He's coming over here? Nope, still behind me. Thought he was doing the transition. Oh, just right. So, I don't think I've ever seen that before. He usually goes under or does this leap over. Like, I think I would have really taken note of that. Like, yeah. I think I've seen him ever just slide through the boat. I really lobbed that one. There's some scorpion beside me. They're doing alright, right? Just give everyone a little boost. See, and then where are they? What are they? There are a lot of dudes here, I'll give them that, but... I mean, but like, they don't use their ultimates, you know? They don't... Even if you put them on the most aggressive of attitudes, you know, it's not like they're out there throwing their specials and shit, which, let me tell you, would be pretty fucking useful. Oh, come on, that was right. That was terrible timing, Rhino. Go play with someone else. But so, like, it's in Trials, they won't even attack. Like, they will just keep themselves alive. But now, they're not even doing that. Like, there's for protection is paramount. Like, did I counter that? What was that? Was that a thing? I've never seen that. Was some like, weird little slowdown. Huh. What's can this guy do? And they'll avoid combat like 100, but now she's still getting a bit messed up. What is that? Oh, that was a hit. Not bad. I mean, I guess I need to reload. I could take a second from reloading to shoot some shit or slash some shit, but what kind of difference? Let's just get this thing over with. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, what kind of smack was that? Holy shit. We need left over. Alright. We're gonna finish what Morley started. Can jam on the button a bit much and waste those, Alright, where's my option to fire? What is going on? Okay, there we go. This game is fudging up in some brand new ways I did not experience before. Oh, I don't even have I don't even have the cannon option now. Alright. Let's just hope this doesn't fucking annihilate everybody. What is it doing? What are we up to? Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Or I do. Oh, was that... Did something good happen? It has no health. Okay, I think we... Yes, we did. Mission accomplished. God, that was just messy.
We won.
I don't even know what Karina has for, I know one of them has, like, defense up and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully they're using it.
What's this? Huh?
Oh my. Do you suppose this light could be the Lumina Lantern? One of the elemental vessels?
How did it turn up here of all places?
The legends say the hero sailed the world, defeating Benevodons in each empire. This craft and its contents are most likely a relic from that era.
I think we still need Lumina and Shade. I know we're missing them.
In order to aid him on his mission to seal the monsters.
That makes it sound like the hero and goddess were on good terms back then, considering her gifts.
Something must have happened that turned him against the Mana Goddess.
So I was working in this bookstore, and I was standing by the desk with the computer and ready to receive inquiries. And so these three ladies walk up to me. They come off the escalator and they walk up to me, and then I'm sure they want it. No, they never really specifically went over like a standard greeting that they wanted us to give everybody at the registers. They tried, this one horde tried to implement that, and
Going around waking up sleeping
it just,
Maybe we can head him up.
you know. And then somebody once told me that they like
Seem to be sealed near the
when
homes. There are 7 monsters left.
when their name is read off of
I know of someone stationed
their
in the
card,
Not So Dark Archive.
their credit debit card, like when you hand it to the person behind the register and then they scan it, you know, and then when they hand it back to you, they now, because they read it, they now know your name.
Dark Archives.
And when they hand it to you, they say, "Oh, there you go, thank you, Mr. Mrs. Whatever."
Home of darkness.
And
Thanks, Palomina.
I think that's a disgusting practice. I mean, let me rephrase that. I know that that's a fucking stupid, gross thing to do.
Northern Coast should be a
And
place to pick out a tune on the fairy flute.
and so then this person told me that they like that, which then
I almost forgot about the Alms of Latin Dark.
whatever
Have they finally been appointed?
whatever whorish, heinous bullshit is going on out there,
This journey is
there are people who take pleasure from it and enjoy it. And so that's the world you live in. And so, you know, I meet and greet a lot of, like, hundreds of people every single day. And so I'm not going to destroy my soul by giving them some sort of stock response every single time. Where are we going now? We're heading to... Oh, the Dark Archives. That's right. I think we have to go to the beach. So Vuskav can travel us to this weird little island with actually, one of the coolest levels is coming up. It's very just conceptually interesting and trippy, and so let's go there. And so these ladies walk up to the information desk, and I say, hey, what's up? And two of them are completely unfazed by this, and one of them is ready to start asking for the thing that she wants, you know, the book or whatever, or the DVD, or we had a lot of different items, but the one in the middle, oh my god, it was the most offensive thing I had ever said to anyone out of all my jobs, behind all the registers I ever worked and with all the customers I ever dealt with. This truly is because the most offensive thing I had ever said to anyone. I said, hey, what's up? And she had this, like, she was, like, physically, like, reared her head back, like, you know, in her mind, I could see this, like, wow, I never, like, she gave me this look, like, and she was of a particular kind of person where I could have said a particular kind of word that really, would have gotten me fired. Potentially arrested. I could have said that to this lady of that persuasion, and I said, hey, what's up? And
Also has the Dark Archives.
and then she
Books there, right?
she slapped her friend on the back. And then, like, mockingly said, like, hey, what's up? Like, to imitate the situation. And, where's my flute? Give me my flute. There it is. Wait, why can't she use the flute? Somebody, I don't mind who uses the flute, just... Wait, it's because I am Karina at the moment? I am Karina.
Taking over.
No, I'm Palomina. So now... Wait, so only the party leader can use the flute? Who gives a shit? Just somebody fucking use it. This fucking game. You can spin around the camera around in Visions, but not in Trials. And her friend who got slapped on the back, like, looked at her, like, are you okay? Like, what are you doing? And then like the other two were looking at me like, I don't know, but hey, can you help me find? I don't even know what they wanted, like a travel book, Madonna's sex book. I can't remember, but like the third one, like was needed retribution. Like she could not fucking get it. Like again, it was unfucking real, and I like looked at her. I was like, okay, and then I helped the ladies with the book they wanted, and I got it for them. And then as they were leaving, they were riding down the escalator, and the third one, almost at the bottom of the escalator, yelled back up at me, something like, "Hey, it's that's not what we say," or something. She's trying to give me some sort of fucking advice and suggestion of how I should be greeting customers. And then little flabbergasted, and then 5 minutes later, my fucking supervisor comes up to the third floor. And he says, "Hey man, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey," "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, he's like, did you say, "Hey, what's up" to a customer? I was like, yeah, I did.
It is not
And he's like,
all that, I assure you.
all right.
It is known for its rolling
She just had to follow up on the customer, the customer complaint, the tragedy she went through. And I think we talked about it for like a second or two, and like that was it. And then yeah, and yeah, that was. It was the worst reaction,
Name does this place justice.
and that
Where should we look for
the most unforgivable thing I had ever done to any customer I'd ever dealt with out of the thousands and the almost decade of working registers. It was yeah, that was fucking wild. So just be careful what you say to people out there. Don't even worry about offending them. It doesn't even fucking matter. It's just with the kindest of heart and best intentions. Somebody needs to be pissed off out there, and they're gonna find a way to get to it.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
And fuck to each their own. If you think
This?
that people need to always have some most robotic, formal, like respectful, like, "Oh, hello, my lord. Hello, Baron. Thank you for entering my store. Thank you for bestowing upon me the pleasure of your presence. I know you had a lot of choices. You could have gone anywhere. Fuck you. Alright? You're a fucking idiot."
Yes.
I don't work registers anymore. I haven't been behind a register for... Oh, man.
Grizzly. Yes.
Oh, wow.
This is kind of exciting.
2010?
Yes.
Was that it? That other bookstore? Not that one, but another one. Yeah. Yeah, I think probably not since then.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, well, you only think because he only has a, he's got, but should I? Because you got these elixirs, that's right. I have a lot of monies now. We're gonna just keep saving them. And, get all this syrup, transferred into those elixirs.
Let me see. This might be useful.
It doesn't really matter what you do. It's just when you stop dealing with people, it doesn't matter what it is. It becomes your own little ritual, your own little sanctum, you know. And
Got some syrup.
oh boy, I don't know. It would be interesting to go back now, after all this time, because you know the first time you go in
Taking this.
to anything in the registers and stuff, you know, you're fucking, unless you're some piece of shit who really doesn't give a shit. Unless you're one of those shitty register kids, like welcome to
Grizzly.
but for someone who actually gives a shit and like could have nice, we're not going that way. Who enjoyed having nice moments with people who just
Yes.
can have a nice moment with someone that they're never going to see again for the rest of their lives, you know? Like, it's not that hard. Like, I want this, here's money, you're gonna take the money, and then we're never gonna see each other again. But for this little moment right here, like, we're best friends. And we're so kind to each other. And no matter what's going on in our days, like, we're supporting each other, we're holding each other up, and we're standing. It's just it's a code. It's a fucking ethic. It's like being a fucking samurai, you know. Like you mean nothing to me. And this interaction between us will be the world. Like, I have nothing for you, and you have nothing for me, and two nothings make everything.
Archives. Who are you?
Please remain calm. I am pleased to see you in good spirits as always, Master Aish.
Quite.
But to go back to it now, without the shits I used to give for it, I don't know. It would be
As you may have
it would still suck. It would.
not yet been named. I believe you all made the correct decision.
I was gonna say no register would pay as well as what I'm doing now, but then again, maybe if I worked at like Zales and like off a commission and shit like that. Ugh, commission. Gross. Being a salesman and fucking
A nickname?
hunting for your gathering. It's no, I'd rather just here's my bowl, pour it in.
Oh, you mean when you wear that outfit that fools no one?
Unfortunately, yes.
Nonsense. Your disguise fooled the majority of the scholars who live here. They were indubitably convinced of your humble origins.
You are too kind, but the affirmation is appreciated.
Well, if you two are friends, that makes this quicker. Can you help us find a way to deal with Delaphos?
So the first Friday the 13th.
I did not expect to hear the
I think
names of
it's
hero spoken under these circumstances.
it's really close. Like I kind of give it to part 2 a little more for my top. So like
Unsettling.
if the top spot only had to have one, like if that was the rule, if there was really only so much space up there,
I do not
it only
think we are afforded the
it would be
luxury
part 2. I'd have to give it a Friday the 13th part 2.
Our attentions toward a way to successfully oppose Delos.
But pretty much in spirit or hey, come on up here anyway.
My directness, but
1 and 2 are
Sproutling?
kind of really side by side for me.
Just so.
kind of in a reverse way of Terminator and T2. I enjoy Terminator slightly a bit more than T2. T1 has just all the practical effects, all the grittiness, all the darkness. It's rougher, it's dirtier.
Circling back to our previous discussion,
When
I believe
when Kyle has the dream, or is it Kyle? Who is having that dream? Actually, no. I think it's when Sarah is having the dream of the tunnels, and the kid, and when they're watching TV, when they're watching the fire inside the TV. Oh man! And then the dog barks, and then the Terminator shows up and starts blowing everybody away. Spoiler. That sequence, like, the whole movie overall feels more like that. Like, it's just... The movie itself feels like those slapped-together weapons, or everyone wearing rags, or, like, putting a machine gun in the back of a pickup truck. Like, the movie, it's... The look of it, it physically feels like the war against the Terminators. T2 feels like the T-1000. Like, it's sleek, it's beautiful. There's this part that you don't think about when I was a kid. You don't think about in general, but you don't realize why they're doing it. But or there's more specific reasons for why they're doing it. There's the elevator in T2. In the hospital, and then they get to the bottom of the elevator and they run out, and then the T-1000, he pours himself into the elevator, and it's a really cool scene. And then he forms up, and then he exits the elevator, and it's a really great shot. It's beautiful, but then I was like, oh. It's the effects team showing off. Like, it's really a lot of that, and kind of mainly it's the effects team. It's a message from them saying, look how fucking good we are. Like, hey, like, Academy, wake up. And I did it. It had to have. I mean, there's no. You know what? Okay. Footnote. Fuck the Academy Awards. Fuck Oscars. They do not fucking mean anything, alright? Crash? What? And this is already... There was already... I didn't... That was the one that hit me at my time. But Crash won Best Picture in 2005 or something. Okay, against... Capote? Good Night and Good Luck. I don't remember what the other one was, but I know it was superior than Crash. Even if there was, I'm pretty sure there was another one. But above all else, Brokeback fucking Mountain. Okay? Crash. Have you... Are you fucking me? That was the moment. That was the second that taught me this is dog shit. All this is a lie. It's a commercial, it's politics, it's popularity contest, it's blowjobs under desks, it's whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. It's not an actual evaluation and appreciation of work, of art. It's a bunch of poop. Like, all of it, all awards. They don't fucking matter. It's just some... like being awarded president. It doesn't matter. It's just the environment at that time. It was the mood. It was the individual buttholes who were occupying the chairs. It doesn't matter.
That's how you're propping up this place?
But yeah, I'm sure T2. Again, if it didn't, it doesn't really matter, because if it did win, yeah, duh, it fucking should have won visual effects. If it didn't, well, there you go, fucking the Academy Awards. when and so when he's in the elevator, the light is broken from the top and it's spinning around. So it is this moment of these effects people flexing their giant FX nuts with like, look at the light, like, and that, like, it is there for the to show you, because that would be, you know, like the environment, like an extremely difficult, the most difficult thing to do in that moment of shadows, of lighting, of reflection, and the light is spinning around, and then he's coming up, and then as he's forming, you got the shadows in the elevator, you got the light reflecting off of him, you just the whole shebang is there. And for the audience, it's 2 seconds of like, ooh, that was badass. For someone in that field, for someone, which I barely know what I'm looking at, but for someone who knows what they're looking at, they're getting stroked off in this way. Like, it is blowing their minds. And it's like, that's what that scene is. It's a technological marvel. And so you see all these scenes, and it's like, yeah, they're it's cool stuff that's happening. It's cool, and that's why that's when they're the best, when you don't think about them, when you don't think about how technically advanced they are. But if you want to think about that shit, if you just so happen to start thinking about that shit, if it starts grabbing your attention, you can then get like,
excuse me,
behind the scenes, you know, well, I mean, not like the features, I mean, like, you know, well, I mean, or the features, whatever. When you start to understand the mechanics of it all, then it becomes this new appreciation. But, you know, be warned, you can't have it both ways. Like, the magic is still there. And it doesn't, like, lessen it, per se, but it does change it. And you're gonna have different emotions with it. You know, there is something for being completely fooled by something and believing that it is magic. You could be watching a movie and thinking that it's actually happening. That's a level of an experience. Or you could just be knowing that you're watching a movie and you know it's all fake, but still you're still being blown away by it. That's an experience, you know? And then there's a new kind of appreciation of it, of like, oh my god, like, you, like, okay, like Fury Road, watch Fury Road, and then realize and comprehend that they were doing that, you know, like they were all the physical shit, like they were flipping those cars, those explosions were going off, like those are that all that shit was actually happening, and then like, to capture that in the moment, and it's not like they can, well, they could, but like some of that shit maybe they really couldn't, because it's like, okay, this is the one thing we have and we're about to blow it up. So could you imagine being that person? It's had to have happened at least once, like, I don't know, like Thelma and Louise, when they blow up the tanker truck, like, imagine the dude didn't take the cap off the lens or something. I mean, like, that feeling, imagine that feeling of, like, everyone, like, it blows up and everyone's like, is this, who is this? It's like,
A new face? Splendid.
Bon Voyage. That's Bon Voyage. God, he's so busy. Why does he need all that?
Of unusual size. A giant's fork.
A what?
A giant.
He's it's just so much simpler.
No, don't you?
From storybooks like the ones that Hina used to read, but not as guests at the
But yeah.
table. I didn't think
But yeah, movies kind of just become this new,
This is proof of
this new different thing.
science. Or it might be an oversized tribute to the goddess. Or a fluke manufacturing accident.
I think it's a motor outside. The little fan my PlayStation is sitting on, sometimes the little plate of fans, it starts to rumble.
Why didn't you say so?
I don't
It's yours.
I don't think that's that right now. I think there's a car driving by.
was a support post.
Never sacrifice the now for the sake
And
what matters.
and so so that's what Terminator 2 is. It's just, you know,
That way.
it's like the upgrade. It's putting in the power pack into the 64. And it looks great, and it's fun, and it totally works, and it's badass.
Finally.
And
Perfect size. Now to take it back to Aish.
but
He's finished with his conversation.
and obviously, you know, John has to have like a puppy through the whole thing, so there's a slightly lighter tone to it all. I say slightly because it's still a pretty fucking intense, you know, dark movie. But I mean, the first one is just the simplicity of it, the romance of Kyle and Sarah. Okay, and then like that end shot when she's driving towards the mountains and the clouds, like, come on. Like, there are many a moment in T1 that like nothing like compares to it in T2, and T2 has its own great special stuff, but like that ethereal just drama that just swirls inside when you see those fucking menacing clouds on the horizon, and then you got like when the sky, when you know when the sky is bright but it's being overcome, it's being taken by like the darkness of a storm. Like,
According to a treatise I read last year.
it's too good. It's too damn good.
It's not exactly what we wanted, but I found a giant's fork that could fit the bill.
But there's something about Friday the 13th 2. Like, I love 1, but 2 kind of like, it takes all the core establishment of 1,
From crumbling is more
and also another spoiler. Do.
I'm even more distracted.
Jason is actually in 2, so now we get to it's our first time with Jason, which his mom is a badass. She's awesome, you know, and great twist and everything, and but just like the counselors, the lake, the
Acknowledgement of your services to the archives.
I don't know. There's something about 2 that just kind of, I haven't seen 2 in a while though. I know I've watched 1 a couple times because these Friday the 13th keep on popping up, so I try to get it in. Where's the next one? I think we just had like 2 in a row a little while ago, which is kind of bananas. June is missing it by a day.
Use the tools at our disposal to fix problems as they arise.
No, July. August misses it by a day.
Let us make our way to the top.
Is there not another one for? Is there not another one for the rest of the year? October. November. Here we go. All right. Next time I'll be watching. I should get them 2 before that.
We have been friends
It's the only 2 I own. Which ones would I own aside from 1 and 2?
Known each other for
So, that's one more elemental
6. 6 is the only other one I would want to own. Or is 6 I know 6 is really up there. Like, I love the dicks out of 6. Do we have money? Can I have money? Where are you, Morley? We need his swords. Equip that shit. And then let's get a shield for Val. 6 does a lot of things. 6 is the only one that does the things that it does. But so, love the first one. Just so classic. You know, great twist, very unexpected. And then in Of an Age, you know, where there, I mean, I think, you know, Michael Myers had already happened. So obviously not a oversaturated, flooded, you know, market. And so to still come in and then just establish itself. And what, are there any, I mean, what we got, like, who's nowadays, you know, like the clown? Terrifier, or like Annabelle, or what what racism from fucking Get Out? Like who is the new? When has there been? Like they all came out. It's weird. It's kind of like Christmas songs, you know? Isn't it kind of weird? Like I mean, like obviously, fucking. This is a terrible idea. Fucking Julie wasted my money. We need candy. We need to buy a lot of candy. How many candies can we buy? A good amount. Thank you. Thank you for your goods and services. Where are we going? We're going back up? We're going back up. Shit, I forgot what I was just saying. Hey, syrup. Right, Christmas songs. Like, and Mariah Carey is obviously, I mean, like, fucking, hell yeah, she pounded that one out. And, maybe some other ones out there, I don't know, but, like Nightmare Before Christmas. But, like, the majority of Christmas songs, they all came out around that time, in, like, the 50s or whatever. And now, that's it. And, well... maybe it's because that's the only time that can be the old time. But it's so weird that at that time that they weren't old, that they were. But now I think we listen to them so much when we establish them for what they are because they are from that era. So it's like, I don't know, what were people fucking feeling in that era then? Like if we just look back on it now and be like, oh, how wholesome and black and white and Bing Crosby it all is, like. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure. I guess they were feeling like they were on the top of the world, you know. They were fucking building the Empire State Building and telling all their wives to shut up. So yeah, I'm sure it was a fucking it's a grand old time. But like you know, they all came out. It was like Michael Myers, Jason, Chucky, Leprechaun, and then like. That was it, you know, and then it just sort of got like cut off. And now, okay, we have our established, like we have the elder gods, like we have the primes, and now everyone else just sort of like pretend and tag along and fuck off. So yeah. But for Jason to come in and just be like, hey, okay, and that's another thing too. Okay, this is why Friday the 13th is superior, because they're. The dude isn't even in his first movie, and that's how much of a mark and an impression that he left. But then again, you know, man, like what was that moment? Like we live in a world now with Jason. Like there is no Jason not being here. Like this is just he's here with us now. Everyone knows him. He's in the collective conscious. But there was a moment before Jason, and then Friday the 13th came out, and then even before the second one came out, like what was that moment of like we had Friday the 13th, and we had the legend of Jason, but like he was just a thought, a story, and a slimy kid who popped out of the lake at the end. So it's like, what was he before? And then you got the second one, and the mask still doesn't show up. We still don't even have this dude is such a dude of what he is, and what he is wasn't even established until the third fucking movie. Like, what is that? Like, that is the power of fucking Jason Voorhees. And now, let us wander this great. It's like Kingdom Hearts. It's just this whoosh. Everything gets trippy. I totally missed that. The wall just just shot back, and all these. Trust me, it looked amazing. Oh yeah, we can't get. Oh, we do. We do have Shade. We have Shade. When did we get him? I don't remember. We have everybody. Oh, look at that. And when this gets all juiced up. Oh my, you can all the points you can get, and everybody's all like almost maxed out. This gets very pretty. And then this is where you can start all like you have all these powers. I think you can. I can't remember how you like only use these powers if you have that element on at that moment or something like that, or they're in your big list. I can't remember. But these little perks and everything, like you get to collect all the perks, and then you get to make custom classes out of every single freaking one of these. And you can start doing some real broken ass shit. Over here is where the game really starts to fucking drop its pants and not care anymore. Should anybody be Shade? Somebody should be Light. Karina will be Lumina because she is gorgeous. Let's see. One of her top outfits. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, freaking yeah. Got that great, it's kind of like a Sailor Moon sort of intro. Piece by piece. Look at that. Look how fucking galactic she looks.
So this is the power of the spirits.
I got a feeling she'll probably come in use as that. So, oh, and then we have for Val. I think this is the one I'm thinking of. Actually, I should have looked because he has Gnome there. But no, this one. Because he's very brown in that one. I think this one is where... No? Maybe? Yes, with the band, yeah. He's got this Ninja Turtle look to him. I really dig. Kind of becomes more of a standard fighter. Because this one, yeah, he's very brown in that one. But he looks cool there. Obviously Morley is going to look hella sexy with whatever shade gives him. Hell freaking yeah. Oh, with the cards? Dude, any cards and a flute. Like one or the other would have already taken it. I don't even know. Would have already taken it to the top. I don't know where we are now. But yeah, let's stick with these guys. Let's fire her up. Let's see what she gets. I think she might have a flail again. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. Like a pirate. Not bad.
Is this proof of my new power?
Yes, it is. For journeying around, we're gonna stick with these three. Perfect. Hey, Ramco. Let's zip back. Nothing like a good grapple. Wait, what was that? I thought I just saw some syrup like around that block. Oh, no, I guess not. What the fuck was I looking at? I thought it was like right there. Agent Under Fire on the GameCube, the Bond game. Oh my god. The multiplayer had a grapple in it, which you could just use like Spider-Man. You could just zip around, cling the walls. Like, I would never even touch the ground. It was just... Did we go back? Where are we now? Wait, what are we doing? We didn't go backwards, did we? Because, wait, the wall... Oh, okay, we are going this weird. Hey, little cactus, how you do? But yeah, I don't know. I you know, I like the rawness of Friday 13th. Friday 13th. The OG. Okay, let's get it out of the way. The newest one, the lastest one,
What is going
the
on?
20 whatever, dog shit. So there you go.
Great.
Review over. Oh, and for someone who doesn't mind a bit of the female form, there is an aggressive amount of of exposure happening in fucking the new one. So yeah, I don't know. There's that. But yeah, so first one. Oh, are they? I think they're still on standing around doing nothing. So let's get them a little more motivated. Come on in, guys. There you go. No wonder that was taking fucking forever. Light and dark on the same side. Palomina heating it up. Hell yeah. This guy doing something. Oh, heals. Nice. Ah, alright. Back in control. Oh, we can hit up all these things now everywhere. Can go back to some old areas, collect, you know, things we haven't interacted with. But, what the hell just happened there? It did the block. You know, you gotta, like, bounce on some. Okay, yeah. Is that what? No, that was just, collecting shade shit. Okay, so that wall kind of looked like that. So you get the general idea. So just apply that to before.
This construct becomes
But yeah, I love one. It's slow. It's dark. It's gritty.
I must make a point to
Made great use of the POV. Stalking through the woods and watching everybody, and just a nice slow burn. It's good. It's good shit. Did I miss the syrup there? What the hell? Nope, doesn't reach down that far. And then there's Friday 13th part. Oh damn it, part 2. And yeah, it just sort of still made with the same kind of grit and budget, but yeah, I don't know, just kind of tightens everything up, and it's a little gorier. It's you know, a little more visceral. It's kind of, some of the effects hit a little harder. I mean, 100% less Kevin Bacon, so you know, you have to deal with that. There probably are. Obviously, there's semi-famous, known people in 2 and 3, but the next kind of big name that I can think of is, like, you know, Corey fucking Feldman in 4. Corey fucking Feldman. Should have said it like that. But yeah, and yeah, 2 is just 2's a great time. It's another solid, just in the woods, you know, bikinis, and got it, you know, getting everything ready, and what else does it say? You know, it just it does its job, and it does it well. Weller than I'm doing mine right now, getting the fuck through this. And then you pretty much could have stopped there, right? And then, like, but then it wouldn't be a horror franchise if we don't just endlessly fucking milk this. So now we start having fun. We established it with 1. I think they kind of, I don't want to say perfected it with 2, but they definitely, you know, they honed in on it in 2. Okay, how do we get these other? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Did we get that one? No. Oh man, all the way back here. That's harsh. I'm sure there's some better swingy way I could be getting this syrup right now, but I think sacrificing ourselves is my method of choice around. Maybe we can grab it still at the end. Doop. Do we have it? Oh, not even the one I was aiming for. Totally fucking works. Thank you, Karina. Pot weirdly on it. Look at that. Nice. Trippy. They have their little green check marks there, which means they will be susceptible to my element. They're tethered now. I think they share damage, maybe? Is that a thing? Is that what the tether does? Or definitely when it breaks, I think it like super fucks them up. Is this like the first time I'm encountering silence? Am I just learning about it now? Weird. And then so 3 is where they start having fun. This is really weird right now because I got really used to just throwing out these gigantic dump moves of like everyone is dead. So it's a weird feeling to go back to like actually kind of like slashing and dodging and putting like a little more work into it. You know, again, everyone is horribly underleveled, underpowered. I'm not going through. This menu has just become such a mess. And you know, first time through, like a lot of things, first time through in a game, I can spend, I don't even know who I'm on right now. Is this, well, because the timer is on the top of the screen telling me that I'm running out of time. So, yeah, we need to continue. Do I want to? I kind of don't feel like making another one right now. So I'm assuming if we come back to it, I'll just be right here. This is like the last checkpoint. What is this? Does this bring us to another room or something? And so now we're here. Okay. So in the walls. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure we'll be somewhere around here when we return. So and yeah. And then a while ago I was still talking about video games, and I got up to the 64. No, I don't even think I started talking about the 64. I was talking about PlayStation first. So well, we're getting back to that, and now I just started the Friday 13th review. So yeah, getting into that. But thank you. Have a good day. Don't be a douchebag, and see you then.